Hi, everyone. I'm Kathleen.
I'm Nancy.
And we are on the needles.
Episode 36.
36.
Do you remember us?
I know anyone who subscribed is going to be like, what? There's another podcast? We left you so unceremoniously
5 months ago.
Yeah, 5 months ago. And I was thinking, well, we'll just take the summer off, but it's a little bit longer than that. And I know we've both been super busy, and I started a new job and I was, struggling to get my work-life balance figured out. And yeah.
And I just had life.
Yeah.
So,
or you just had work. No balance.
That's life. Yeah. No balance. Yeah. So, okay. So what's happened the last 5 months, Kathleen? I'm going to sit back, put my feet up.
I almost can't even think about what's happened because it's like nothing and everything, just with the working and the dogs and the travel and, kind of got back to life after being trapped in our houses or our cities for so long. And we did some traveling. We went to Montana. We went to Seattle. We're going to Seattle again on Labor Day weekend because we're super fans of the WNBA teams, the Seattle Storm, and they got in the playoffs. So we're going to go to one of those games. And I've been doing a lot of, not a lot of knitting, but a lot of paper crafting. I've been teaching classes and working up samples and all that kind of thing. So that's taken up quite a bit of my time.
Are you doing classes on Zoom or in person?
No, in person. Although the people that I work for, they have retreats and they have the first weekend is at a hotel and then the second weekend is virtual. So I'll do like a live demo during the retreat and then I'll go and have it's almost like a Zoom demo, but it's live, but it's virtual.
Fun.
Yeah. So, and then just getting back to a full-time job is a challenge. I'm just not, I was thinking today, I'm like, I used to be a lady who lunches. I don't have any more lunches. My lunches are all at my desk now.
Yeah.
So no more meeting people out for lunch, unfortunately.
Sad, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think, when you work from home, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
And your yard, you guys have a beautiful yard.
Yes. And this year actually was pretty good for the yard because it's pretty well established, although we didn't have a great year, I would say. It wasn't a lot of work, but I think we need to amend the soil and do all that kind of stuff next year before we start.
And our summer didn't start till July.
I know.
Our spring was so wet.
Go back a little bit. Yeah, it really was. It really was too wet. And then all of a sudden it got super hot. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I mean, I haven't been able to do anything out there because it's been 100 degrees.
I know. Here. Although today was nice. It was kind of stormy this morning, but but muggy. So.
Yes, I hate that. I did not sign up for that when I moved back to Spokane.
But you know what? Knock on wood, usually, because Spokane sits in a valley, there's kind of mountains around us, that in the summertime, it gets hot and the smoke is so bad. And knock on wood, we've not been locked indoors. Mm-hmm. We get into the hazardous range a lot. Goodness. So it's like no windows open, stay indoors and fortunately, we haven't had that. I'm hoping it's not going to come in September. I don't know if we're going to have a longer summer because it was, so late.
I don't know, but I hope so much it doesn't come in September for many reasons, but
I hope we just don't have fires.
I just want to be outside when it cools down. I hate this hot weather.
Yeah.
I like it to be 85. I think that's perfect. Once it gets past that, I'm just like, ugh. Yeah. Unless I am in a pool. Then I'm like, whatever.
I don't know. I like it. Because then you can, of course, you guys have air conditioning, don't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if it gets too hot outside, you just come inside. But I don't like the cold. I don't like the snow. So
I don't mind. I like fall and spring.
I like fall. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't like winter.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
when you're in the opposite season, I always think, oh, winter, but whatever. So what have you been up to?
Grass is always greener.
Yes, yes.
Same old thing, working, doing a lot of trunk shows. I finally almost am all done painting the inside of my house. This has been the summer of redoing my house.
Yeah.
So I have almost all the living room done, and I'm having to do it in stages because I'm gone so much on the weekends. So this weekend I'm going to be home. So I'm going to finish the living room and I'm going to do my bedroom. And I've been ordering new blinds and just trying to get the inside of the house done. So it's almost done. I did get some blinds in. I'll finish the painting in the bedroom, and then I want to get new furniture. And then I have to hire a contractor to do, I'm not going to paint my kitchen. I'm not going to paint my laundry room. I'm going to hire that done because I don't want to.
Oh, good.
Washer and dryers. I have an entryway. When you come in from the garage, you can either come in and then you can go into the laundry room, or you can come in and go out a back door to the backyard, or you can go downstairs. So when you come in through the garage, you have 3 different doors you can go into. But to go downstairs, it's got the really big, tall stairwell, the tall ceilings. So I'm going to have a contractor come in and do that, the kitchen, the laundry room, and then there's a powder room off the laundry room, and I'm going to have that remodeled. So the part that I'm doing, I'm almost done with, and then I'll get the contractor in to do the not so fun stuff.
Yeah.
And I want to put in a new toilet, and it's just, you've seen my powder room, haven't you? It's just a little tiny room. So it's got a vanity in there. I'm going to pull it out and just put a pedestal sink in.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Open it up.
Yeah, we have to redo that too, because our tile floor, this is so weird. Our tile floor in the bathroom, the tiles aren't completely even. And so the toilet, like something broke in there that can't be fixed. So it can't be screwed tight. So we've got it like shimmed, but we have to take out all that tile floor and then have the repair done and then fix it. And I'm going to put a heated floor in that room. We don't have a heat register in there because it was an add-on, so it gets so cold in the winter.
Yeah, because it's downstairs too, isn't it? Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah,
to do that. So, and then last week, I haven't done any travel. I mean, I've done a lot of traveling, but it's all been trunk show. No pleasure stuff. But last weekend, I went to this knitting retreat down in McCall, Idaho, and I was just telling Kath about it. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. It started Thursday evening, and so Friday, and it was right on the water. So Friday, I sat most of the day in one of those Adirondack chairs by the water, kind of chasing the shade around because it was sunny, although we did get a big storm Friday night.
Oh.
And I just sat and knitted. There was 85 people there.
Ooh, wow.
And then Saturday I vended. They had a little marketplace, so then I vended on Saturday, and then I got up and came home fairly early Sunday. It was about a 5.5 hour drive. And then there was a time change. I didn't realize that I'd be going through a time change.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's
an out there,
planning, an hour ahead of
mountain time. Yeah,
mountain time. So when I was planning my, leaving time to get down there at a certain time, I didn't even take that into effect. And it was, most of it 2-lane highway all the way, and I got hit by 2 rocks on my windshield, cracked my windshield in 2 different places, and it already starred out, starred. So it's not where I can just patch the little chip. I'm going to have to get my windshield replaced. But so that was really fun. I am so tired. These retreats, they knock you on your butt.
They do.
We put in we started working at 8 this morning because I have to, dye yarn. And I think about 2:30, was it 2:30? I told Lucy, the gal that helps me dye, I said, I'm done. I have literally hit the wall. So I was debating whether I should do wine or coffee. So I poured myself an iced coffee and I just sat. I said, I'm done. You know,
Yeah.
retreats are fun, but they're so tiring.
And you just got home yesterday?
I got home
You
yesterday
said?
afternoon.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez.
So by the time you get the car unloaded and
Yeah.
then we got, you know, the extra yarn put away
Yeah.
I have so many retreats coming up between now and the second week of December. I think I have Thanksgiving weekend off and the next 2 weekends off. And I think I'm booked. Plus I've got 4 out of state, you know, East Coast trunk shows coming up. So we're just dying up a storm right now.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's what I've been up to. Yeah. It's exciting.
Well, what have you been knitting?
You know, I'm not even sure what, because it was so long ago, what was finished, but I have lots of finished objects. So shall I just jump in?
Yeah.
Okay, the first one I have, and this one I finished up at the retreat and it's still wet.
Ooh,
but
I love that.
This is it's the slip stitch cowl it's by the Crazy Sock Lady, and I'll tell you the name of it.
Yeah.
The Slip Away Cowl. And
that is, I love those colors.
Yeah, so this is my yak sock. So it's done up in denim and electric lime. And I would put it on, but it's still damp.
Yeah.
But I just think of Charlie Brown.
Yeah, I can see that.
I guess I should. What was his colors? Yellow and red?
I think yellow and black.
Was it yellow?
Like the chevron was black, I think.
So anyway, just a very fun mosaic, and it's a free pattern. So I think what I'm going to do is put together some kits for the shop, and it's just 50 grams of fingering weight. So I think I'll put together some 50, 2 packs, 50 grams each of yak into kits. So I finished that, still wet, but it's so soft. And I've got 3 sweaters and a cowl.
Wow.
So this is the cowl. And
was that crochet?
This is crochet.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's called Into the Deep. Oh, it's a long ways down. And this is by Karen Whooley. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just, I really like, I'm going to see if I can stand. I was telling Kathleen how tired I am. So it's
that's nice. I love that.
And so I do have kits for this in the shop. And I did this with a mini skein gradient. So it's 6 20-gram minis. And this particular one is in my lilac colorway. But I do have kits in the shop. And, do you do much crocheting?
No.
Do you crochet?
But you know what I have been doing is going totally down the rabbit hole with crochet stuff on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's so many people out there that have these fun videos. And I don't know very much about crochet. So it's all like, oh my God, that's
So, yeah, I've got a crocheted sweater on the needles. I'll show you when we get to on the needles. And then I don't know if I showed this one. This is the Sunday Tea by Petite Knits.
Oh, I don't think you did show that one, but I saw you because you wore that to knit night, I think.
So this is just striped with how's it looking on the camera? Because I can't see where I'm at here. Yeah. But it's done using my singles base in, I should have shaved it, sorry, in my royalty color. So it's a single ply merino silk, and then I striped it with Suri alpaca in the Maggot Museum colorway.
Oh yeah.
So the pattern is not striped, but I wanted a striped summer tee. So I have that one. So that's the Sunday tee. I did get the new base in. I don't know if I was talking about it here or not. It's a DK base, and it's 50% superwash merino, 50% cotton. And so this is the Petite, oh, that lighting is not good. The Petite Knits Ankers summer shirt.
Is that brioche on top?
No, it's just rib.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
It's just a really cool ribbed yoke. And this yarn, you guys, this yarn, I have been wearing this in the heat. And with it feels like cotton, but it knits like merino. So this was a DK weight summer tee. So I finished that one.
I love that color.
Yes, this is fun. And then I just finished last week the Salty Air tee. And this one is by Samantha Gurin. Salty Air tee. So this one, it's dark, so it's hard to see, but it's got lace work.
Oh, that's pretty.
Lace work on the yoke. And so I've done this in 2 fingering bases. The sleeves and the bottom of the sweater are done in my single ply in the deep purple colorway. And then I did the yoke in a one of my plied.
Oh,
I don't know if you can, how well you can see, but it's just got this gorgeous lace work.
yeah, that is really pretty. I love that.
I know.
What's it called again?
The Salty Air tee.
Okay.
And it fits so nice. So I am going to actually make another one with 3/4 length sleeves.
Oh, that's a good
I
idea.
really, really like the fit. And the lace pattern, gosh, that is just kind of really blowing out, isn't it? There, but
Well,
the
it's
lace,
just kind of dark to see, but you
it's
can
so
see
dark.
it.
Yeah, but the lace pattern, it was a very simple lace design. This one was really a fun one to do. So this is my most recent finished. So that's
Nice.
it. 3 sweaters, a shawl.
That's it. 3 sweaters.
That's it. Well, 5 months, I guess.
Oh, well, I have nothing. So,
You
I mean,
have
I have a couple things, but nothing.
Okay.
Like,
So
no.
what have you got?
Well, this isn't even blocked, but I finished this is called the, hold on, I gotta look. This is called the Ombre Infinity pattern. And it is by Cynthia Parker, and it's written for this Blue Sky Fibers Metalico. And so it's 3 colors, and it's knit on the bias. It's got the I-cord edging, which I love.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like this kind of light brown, dark gray, and like a silvery gray.
Pretty, yeah.
And it's so soft. This Metalico yarn is, and I mean, it's really stretchy. I think it's going to block out really nicely. And then you Kitchener stitch it together. So I became a Kitchener stitch expert. I can see right here where I Kitchenered it together, but I think when it's blocked, it's not really going to show.
Now, do you wear double? Is it double?
You
or just
can. You can. I mean, it's going to be pretty long, I think.
Mm-hmm.
On the picture, I'll share my screen and show the picture. It's not the best picture, but it is. So here's the picture, and it's really long. And I did it. I mean, I didn't use up. I made this brown a little bit shorter, this brown section a little bit shorter than the other 2, because I think I don't know, it's my least favorite, but I still kind of liked it. I wish they had like a medium gray, because that's what I wanted, is just a totally neutral. And the brown is neutral, but not as much as I wanted.
Was that a kit?
No, I got it at that Twilight Fibers. Is that what that's called? Up in Ponderay, North Idaho? Yeah. And they were having a really great sale. And Mimi and I were at a scrapbooking retreat that was a long weekend, like 5 days, like over the weekend. And it happened to be yarn shop day. And so we went over there and checked it out, and they had this great sale. So I got this.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm really happy. It's so soft. And then this has ends still. I mean, this is the epic project. This is that trellis top.
Oh, yes.
And it hasn't been blocked because I had to pivot on it, because So it had buttons. I don't know.
Buttons down the side, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I'll show the picture again. Yeah, it has these buttons on it, and I didn't like that. But it also, so you start it out, and it doesn't show up very well in this picture, but there's the trellis pattern, and there's a section of 8 stockinette stitches, and then trellis, stockinette, trellis, stockinette, trellis, stockinette. And so what I didn't take into consideration is that the sides were going to be the 2 trellis patterns and meet. And it looked terrible because there wasn't even really an edge stitch, because the finishing work was to do the I-cord all around it and then have the buttonholes in the I-cord. And so I was like, oh crap. So I mean, I could have done it. It would have been fine, but not is what I wanted, because I've spent so much time on this top that I really want it to be exactly what I am envisioning. So you can see the trellis pattern on the front, maybe, with that stockinette stitch in the middle. And so I just added these gussets on the side. I just knit these gussets and sewed them in. So I think they turned out just fine. And so I'm going to, and that it's not, I wanted to make sure the armholes were going to be the right length still. And so they're not totally finished. But so now I just have to do the I-cord here and around the bottom.
Nice.
So I'm so excited to wear this in the fall.
Yes, that'll be a fun one.
Yeah. And it's that Erin Moore light, the Fiber Co Erin Moore light in the Branagh color, which I'm obsessed with it. Love. And our friend Karen, she did the Andrea Mowry, is it called Winter's Beach? It's that cable. Did you do that one?
No.
It's a cable pattern.
Yeah, that
and I'm going to show it because I'm going to put, well, I'm not going to show it right now. I'm going to show it when I get to that point, because I want to knit it. Mimi's knitting it, but Karen used, sorry, I'm typing this in. Karen used the same yarn and the same color and the same dye lot, because we bought it at the same place. And I was really nervous that I was going to run out, because I got just enough. It worked out for whole skeins, and I'm like, oh, you know, I'm going to add this. And so I was worried. So she gave me her leftover ball. So now I'm good. I'm going to have plenty. So
nice. Yeah, good.
That I think I finished a hat or something, but literally I have hardly been knitting. And I think it's the weather. I think it's just, we've been so busy. I don't know why.
It's just when it's hot, it is hard.
I'm a knitter still. I'm not like abandoning knitting by any stretch, but one thing that I forgot to mention that we've been keeping busy is that we hired an organizer, and we've spent several weekends going through stuff and organizing stuff. And like this whole thing back here, I did with her, and the things on my crafting desk over here. And so, and Mimi went through all of her yarn. So it's been a lot of time doing that. But yeah,
that's a good feeling, isn't it?
It is a good feeling. And we're contributing to a garage sale this coming weekend. And I'm selling tons of knitting books and tons of crafting stuff. And so
where is that going to be? Is that here in town?
Here in town. It's going to be on Manitou Boulevard, 3311 South Manitou Boulevard on Saturday, starting at 8. If anyone in the Spokane region wants to come. There's a few of us getting together, and it's kind of a crafty sale, but also whatever.
Was that at Carmen's house?
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, we just got it all, came together really fast, and we're just decided we'd take part, and we're like, okay, now we've got another thing to take up a weekend, you know, getting all our stuff ready for garage sale. So yeah. So those are my finished objects. What have you got on the needles?
What do I have on the needles? Of course, I have the obligatory sock. Sock number 2. This is sock number 1. I have still have to put the afterthought heel in. But this is for my sister, and bless her heart, she has little tiny feet. So this was just in one of my discontinued colorways. So it's just my standard toe up, 9-inch circular, 2x2, 12 round cuff. Yeah, so I've not had much time for sock knitting.
Yeah.
But I'm
I love those
almost
colors. They're so
That's
cute
fun. Yeah,
together.
So I'm almost there, almost ready
Mhm.
to do the cuff, and then I'll put the afterthought heel in. But I cast on another Musselburgh
Oh
because
yeah.
I wanted to do a two colored one.
Oh, cool.
So this is in Trilogy Yarns in the Ice Queen on my plush base, and then I wanted the second half to be just teal.
Oh,
So,
cool. That's gonna be great.
Yeah, so when you fold up the cuff, and I should have brought a Musselburgh in, but if you're not familiar with it, you do a pinhole cast on, and you knit this really long tube, and then you do your decreases, your crown decreases, and then you shove one end of the tube into the other, and you can wear it slouchy or you can fold up the brim. So I'm doing it with the teal. So when you fold up the brim, you'll see that. Okay, confession time. I don't like the pinhole cast on. I find it real fiddly for the Musselburgh. So what I did a provisional cast on, and I started right here.
Oh,
I
interesting. So you're
know,
just going to the decreases.
yeah, because I've done enough of the Musselburghs on fingering that I know what size needle and how many stitches. So I did a provisional cast on, and then I knit from here, and then I decreased. So this
Okay.
was mostly my retreat knitting. Well, I finished that. Well, I did that cowl at the retreat, but I got most of this done at the retreat. And then last night when I got home, I picked out the provisional cast on and put the teal on. So
That is a great idea.
yeah,
I was trying to think of doing Judy's magic cast on or something instead, because I don't like that cast on either.
It's just too fiddly. Yeah. And I don't mind doing decreases, crown decreases.
Mhm.
So I thought, well, I'll just do that. So I have that on the needles. So I'm going to share screen. This is a new design that was designed for Trilogy Yarns by Susanna Lobos Designs out of Chile.
Wow, that's
And
gorgeous.
so this is she's calling it the Trilogium shawl. And this was done on my plush base in Cabernet and Electric Lime. And
is that crochet?
It's knit.
Oh.
Let's see, it seems like
Just got the mesh.
Yeah. And it's mosaic.
Oh,
Mosaic.
cool.
This is mosaic slip stitch. So so that's a design that hasn't been released yet, but I thought that I should knit it up. And so I am doing it. I'm doing it in Platinum Mist, which is just, boy, that's really blown out, but it's just a real light platinum color. But for the color work, I am holding 2 strands of Surrey together.
Oh, cool.
So it's going to pop a little bit. And this is in my Lip Sync for Your Life colorway, the Surrey. So it's got some variegations in it.
Cool.
So I just thought that would be really fun. So I'm just starting the lace work. And I have decided I'm not a fan of lace work holding 2 strands of Surrey together.
Oh yeah, that's a tough one.
The slip knits and the knit 2s together.
Yeah.
But I'm liking it with the Surrey because it's got some depth to it, because it's holding 2 strands. It's just, it kind of pops a bit.
Yeah.
So
Do you have
I'm
pointy
working on-
needles on there to work with?
I just have my chow goo.
Oh, those are
Yeah.
good.
They're
Yeah,
pretty pointy. Yeah.
I think so.
So I've got that going. So I've just kind of been putzing around on that. And then I do have a sweater, and this is for Rhinebeck. So a bunch of us are going to Rhinebeck, and we're all doing a crochet garment for Rhinebeck.
Oh, cool.
And I don't know what it's a hashtag crochet Rhinebeck or something like that. So I am doing I'll show you what I'm doing. So I am doing this top. And
Ooh,
it's
wow, that's gorgeous.
Hahana. So it's very, very simple crochet top. I think I'm going to do a split hem down here.
Mhm.
It's done in pieces. So you do the front and the back, it's bottom up. So you have a little bit of a drop shoulder there, and then
Mhm.
you'll have your neckline shaping, and then you just have your sleeves. And I just think
Wow.
that will be so fun with a little camisole.
Oh
under
my
it.
gosh, it's gorgeous. I think I can't. Okay, I can't wait to see what yarn you're using.
Oh, okay. So I decided to pick the darkest yarn I have because
Oh,
when
geez.
when you're having problems with your vision, that's what you do.
That's what you do.
So, and I'm doing it in it's a fingering weight, and it's in my Lincoln Park colorway.
Oh, that's going to be so amazing.
So this is where I'm at. And I really need to spend some time. It's a very simple pattern.
Uh-huh.
It's a 4-row repeat, and I'm doing it on a size, I think it's an E hook.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's pretty small.
It's pretty small. So I have to get the light, and I have to make sure I have my light on. It has to be in the daytime. And then I have to have my little around the neck light.
Yeah.
But I'm liking it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think it's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
But since I finished the salty air, it's like I've got to, Rhinebeck's in 2 months.
Oh, yeah.
So I just need to devote.
You need to be
some time.
monogamous for a
I
month
know
or
I
so.
used to be monogamous. At one point, I had like 4 projects in my cute little basket that I took to Rhinebeck. It was full, or not Rhinebeck, but the retreat. So basically, that's it. I have a pair of socks, the shawl, the hat, and a sweater, which is plenty. So
yes, that is plenty.
What I am working on. How about you? What's on your needles?
My needle, well, I work on this inside, not when I meet outside for knitting. This is the Turtle Dove from Espace Tricot.
And you're using the left?
I'm using the left, yeah. So this is as far as I've gotten. I am going to not, hold on, let me put this up here because
you're gonna love that sweater when it's done.
did you knit that?
No, I knit the Cobalt, which is similar, but I use the left.
Oh, I love this yarn.
Yeah, the yarn is so nice.
So this is the sweater, and what, I don't even know if you can tell here. It has this huge raglan seam. And I'm not going to make it that big. I think I'm going to take it about down to here because I don't want it to be so bat wingy.
Yes.
It's like it's a swan show, and I don't know. I mean, it goes like about down to here. So I'm just going to be trying it on until I can, till I'm happy with it. And I also don't know if I'm going to do the split hem. I might not. I like them, but I don't know. We'll see.
Well, does that have a high-low hem, or is it just the same?
It looks a little high-low, but I don't mind. I don't mind just a regular hem. A split hem is it's fine, but
Mhm.
yeah, we'll see. I think like this one has it, this one doesn't. So I'm excited about that. And I'm really excited to get back to this because it's going to fly off the needles. It's
Right,
like,
are you
it's
using
on,
like a size 8?
I think it's on like 10 and a half or
Oh my
something.
gosh.
Yeah, so it'll be done quick.
Yeah.
And that yarn is such a pleasure to work with. And then I have a Musselburgh, which, oh, you know what? I do have another finished project. I'll have to run out and get it. I'm like, I know I knit something between. So this is total mystery yarn. I had it in my stash. It's been used and raveled. So now it goes like super dark purple, a little bit lighter blue, this pinky, and then again, but then it goes to this like brown or not like earth tony things.
Oh.
And then I've got 2 of them. And so I'm just like, what is this yarn? And then when I was looking for Musselburgh yarn, I'm like, I'm just going to use this because it's already balled up.
Yes.
I just didn't, and that was my reason. But I am liking it. I mean, it's different. But I haven't used this. I think someone must have given it to me because I have no memory of this yarn. And you'd think you would if you knit something and then raveled it,
You would think, yeah.
Yeah, but you never know. You never know.
And it's such a Musselburgh is such a mindless knit.
Well, and that's what I needed. I had this other project, and it's just a feather and fan, but I'm gonna get it because it's so cool. So what's our next segment?
Oh, so I'll talk about
upcoming.
talk about some happy mail I got. Wow. Oops, you muted yourself?
Yeah, because I'm going to go run and get that project.
Oh, okay. So I'll talk about happy mail. We'll talk amongst ourselves, Kathleen. Take your time. So there is a gal that has a podcast. So I want you guys to go and watch it and show her some love. And her podcast is called 3 Stitches Short on YouTube. Her name is May. And when I got home from the retreat this weekend, I had this really fun little package from her. And so she sent me, look at this bag, you guys. A Halloween bag. Drawstring. So cute. Little sock sack. So she sent this to me. That is adorable. Isn't that fun? She sent me a, what does she call them? I think she calls them ball condoms. That little sleeve to put your ball in. And so I've been using them a lot too. I go through spurts where I'll pull from the middle and then I'll pull from the outside. I like pulling from the outside because the balls don't collapse on themselves when you get done. But I don't know. This time when I started all my projects, I started pulling from the middle. So this is great. So a little ball condom. Some barber cords. And I had
some what?
The barber cords, the knitting barber cords that you put on your needle. So I think it's like that pony string. Where's my camera? I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it, but yeah, it's got a little hole in the end of it. So you put it on your needle, and I need to find a needle because it doesn't work on a crochet hook. So here's the tip of my needle, and you stick this on the tip of your needle like that. And then you can slide your stitches onto it.
Oh, it's like a stitch holder. That's cool.
It's like a stitch holder. So they, I know when you get them in the store, it comes with 2 short ones and 1 long ones. And that I think is what I've got here, 2 short ones. So for the sleeves, you can put them on that, and then you can tie, you can just put a little loose knot in it and it'll hold your sleeves. And then,
I have never seen that before. That is so cool.
And then you get a long one that you can put on the bottom of a garment for trying your garment on.
Cool.
So, yeah, so I got barber cords.
And they're called barber cords, like the hip
Barber,
cutter
Barber. And I don't know if, because they were just in this cute little heart tin. So I'm thinking that these are ones that she's made, because you can buy them. But I think it's that pony string that you can get it, that kids used to make like friendship bracelets and stuff with. So it came in this cute little heart tin. And then she has what she calls perfect counting. And so it's a little sock that she's done. And so she's put all of these little stitch markers on for counting your rows. She also has a progress keeper, this little cute, it's an owl and a little bee.
Cool.
Progress keepers and some more stitch markers. So you can do, you can count your rows. If you do afterthought heels, you can use those. Isn't that cute?
That is so cute.
So go check
and then a little beginning of row around marker.
Yes,
that
and then
so
it's got the Kitchener.
Oh yeah,
the little Kitchener instructions. I don't know if you can see that, but and a nice little note. So this was so sweet. I've already reached out to her. But go check her out. She has like I said, she's just started doing a YouTube channel. She probably has maybe 4 or 5 episodes, and she has a website where she's doing a little bit of yarn dyeing, and she's got her bags and stuff that she's on. So that was really nice. When I got home yesterday from the retreat, it was sitting, the kids came and brought the mail in while I was gone, so it was sitting on my table.
Neat.
So
oh, nice.
Fun little acquisition. I love surprises, and this little bag, this little Halloween bag, is just
that's
cute
adorable.
As can be. Yes. So
cool. Okay, so I went and got this, and when I first started working for Interweave, like in 2009, I was sent a ball of Qiviut yarn, and that's that super spendy muskox, yeah. And so I haven't done anything with it, and it came to the top of the pile during the organizing, and I thought I have to do something with it. So I just decided to do, I think this is called Old Shale or something, and it's just a cowl, and I just knit the ball. I just knit it out, and just one strand. I think this was on like, I don't even know what size needles I used, probably like 4s or something. And I love it. And I kind of feel like people do the Musselburgh over and over and over. And I can see why, it's just mindless knitting, but it's almost too mindless for me. Yeah. Knitting those this is on like 2s or something. I'm just like, I'm never going to be done with that. This was, this is like feather and fan or whatever. And so it's super easy to memorize. And it had just enough happening where I could TV knit in a group, and so portable. And so I kind of think this might be my Musselburgh, and I'll just really make these for gifts.
Yeah.
So I love this. I'm not going to give this one away, but
I may have to do that, because
it's a Ravelry pattern. I'll have to, it's like somebody's website.
I'll have to check our show notes down below.
Check the show notes.
Check the show notes down below, but I'll have to check, and I might need to. Yeah.
So I think I knit a little more than I thought I had, but yeah. Nice. So do you have what's next up for you? I know you've got a couple things going.
Yeah, I don't know that I have a next up. I was thinking that I want to do another hat. So I think I might do the Harlow hat. But I may do it with my leftover colors from the Musselburgh.
Okay.
Because that's going to just take 50 grams of each color, or 40 grams.
Mhm.
each color. So I think I want to do a Harlow hat, but what I've seen from people that have done it is it tends to run big. So that's a brioche one by Andrea Mowry.
Oh, okay.
Are you looking it up?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do the adult small. I don't have a lot of hair on my head anyway, so I don't really have a big head, but I think I'll do the adult small. Are you pulling it up? Because
Yeah, I'll
you're
share
so
it.
cool that way. You're much more organized than I am.
Well, I've just got a Ravelry. Okay, so this one, Harlow worsted.
Well, I'm gonna do it in fingering.
Okay, so
I
same.
think she's got but it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But I think she's got a fingering version. But it's just a brioche, just very simple.
Two color.
Two color brioche. Yeah.
So cute.
So that
I
is
think it does probably run big because brioche is so loose.
Brioche is so loose.
Stretchy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I'm pretty sure there's a fingering version of it.
Mm-hmm.
So otherwise, I don't know. You know, I've got to get that crocheted sweater done. So I can't even think.
You can't think of
yeah.
Okay, well, in next time we talk, we'll expect to see lots of progress.
Yeah.
I have this turtle dove, but I also pulled up this Winter's Beach that I will show.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also Andrea Mowry. So I mean, it's just so cute and gorgeous. And I love cables. The only thing with this one is that it reminds me of my what's that one called? Starry Night. Dark and Stormy.
Oh,
It reminds me of that because of how the cables are lined up, like one cable panel in the front, one cable panel in the front, pocket, and then the back, just with this, the back of the other one is kind of like this too. So we'll see. I know there's a million things to choose from. And this is in DK, and I have 2 sweater quantities of worsted that I bought from our LYS before they closed. And so I don't know, I kind of want to choose a cable pattern, maybe more of an all over cable, or just maybe something just a little bit different.
Well, Thea Coleman always has some fun. I've done a couple of her cable cardigans.
Her.
So, yeah.
And this is different. I mean, this Winter's Beach, I'm looking at it. It's different. The Dark and Stormy has a big shawl collar. But that's like my go-to sweater. I love that sweater so much. So another one might not be a bad idea.
It might not be. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always nice to have a nice cardigan to throw on.
Yeah. So do you have any acquisitions, or do you want to go to shop news? We are.
So the only acquisition I got was that Happy Mail. Yeah.
Oh,
I
yay.
don't have any. How about you?
No, I don't have anything.
Okay.
Well, I haven't. I guess my acquisition was this yarn that I got.
Oh, yeah.
To make that project. Yeah. Highly recommend that yarn.
Okay. Shop news. Are we to shop news?
We are.
Advents. It's Advent season. Hocus Pocus 2 Advents. The pre-order will close on Friday. I've got a bunch of them done up. I'm happy with them. So I have those. The holiday. So in the Hocus Pocus is 14 20-gram minis, a full 100-gram skein for day 15. So you can do the first 15 days of the month. You can do the second half of October. You can do every other day, whatever you want to do. Some people open them all at once. So you can do that if you wish. There's a project bag. There is some fun little extra things in there. So that's the Hocus Pocus. My holiday advent this year is Schitt's Creek.
Oh, fun.
David.
Ew.
Ew. And in that one, you get 24 mini skeins, a full 100-gram skein for day 25. I'm doing a collaboration with Joanna from Stitch in the High Notes for a bag. She does beautiful bags. I I have one over there, but I'm not going to get it. I've seen the fabric. It is Schitt's Creek themed. It is so
Oh,
cool.
cool.
That one also has a pattern for a wrap that'll be included, plus all the extra goodies. I only have a few of those left. So when they're gone, they're gone. And those, the Halloween ones will ship mid-September. Those will ship mid-November. Monthly clubs. I'm having fun. I've got some monthly clubs. Hold this bucket over here. My Broadway musical club is a fun one. Last month was Rock of Ages. So this was the yarn
cool.
from last month's Rock of Ages. So the Broadway club is always based on a musical, and you get okay, everyone should have this month, but if you haven't, spoiler alert, look away, but I think everyone should have it. So this month I did Grease.
Oh,
As
fun.
Linda Ronstadt. So you'll always get a picture of the playbill. This was the yarn from this month
Oh, perfect.
to match the playbill. You also get goodies. You always get a little Eucalyptus wool wash sample. And then this month, we got some washi tape. So it just depends.
Nice.
Some months, I think with Rock of Ages, I sent out like Tuft Woolen's lip balm. I've done scissors, you know, tape measures. So that's the Broadway Musical Club. My Friends Monthly Club. I have a couple extra skeins from that. Last month's was It Tastes Like Feet. So this was last.
You were never going to
month's
run out of fun names from that show.
The month before was the Meat Sweats.
Yeah.
So this was the Meat Sweats.
That's pretty. I love that.
Isn't that fun? So that's the Friends Monthly Club. What else can I tell you about in the shop? I have some new colors. I have actually I pulled back some colors from the past. Cosmic Sunshine. So
that just reminds me of ice
first
cream cone or something.
Yeah, isn't it just a nice spring color?
Yeah, yeah.
So Cosmic Sunshine is new. I did pull out and revamped Enchanted Forest.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
So, and it's, I don't know, it's kind of a sagey green and some darker tones in it. So Enchanted Forest is new. I'm going to be putting I'm gonna possibly tomorrow, I'm gonna list my Halloween colors, and I'm gonna do some new ones and put those on sale for Halloween. But yeah, I've just been really busy in the shop, just dying up a storm and trying to keep everybody supplied. I've picked up a couple wholesale accounts, and it's been busy.
Nice.
So that's kind of it, short and sweet. Monthly clubs, advents. That's it.
All righty. Well,
I know we're trying to keep this short. You have a massage to go to.
I do have a massage to go to. But it's been wonderful getting back together with you, and I'm so glad to be back.
I know.
I think we're going to shoot for about once a month I think is what will work for me.
Okay.
And then Nancy, you have this one and then your other one.
Yeah.
Right?
So
are you doing that on Instagram?
No, I did that on YouTube. I started another one called Trilogy Yarns. So honestly, I don't know if we're going to do this one, if I'll keep that one, because it'll be pretty much the same.
Okay.
But yeah, once a month is good. That gives us time to
get stuff done. And maybe in the winter we'll want to do it more often. But I think I
so
can commit to once a month.
Yeah, because winter I'm going to be down and out for a couple months. I'm having my shoulder replaced. So if anybody out there in YouTube land has had their shoulder replaced. Give me words of encouragement. That's after they recheck my hip, my shoulder, the knees and the thumbs. So
Oh my,
the arthritis.
you're going to be bionic.
I am bionic. Yeah. It's
oh my gosh.
a lot of fun getting old.
Oh, for sure.
So we are going to do a giveaway.
Oh, yes. Thank you for remembering that.
Yes.
I have a bag that our dear friend Chris gave us when she closed her shop to give away. And we haven't done that yet. So we will do that. And I didn't even bring it in here to show it, but it's a big from the Mindful Knitting Collection and Knitter's Pride Mindful Knitting Collection, a big teal and cream bag. So we would just like you to leave a comment about what you have done over the summer, what you knitted over the summer, whatever, and just say hi and give Nancy words of encouragement for her upcoming Becoming Bionic month.
I know it's when the doctor says you need to have this done, and oh, by the way, you'll be off work for 6 months. It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's
I'm self-employed, and this is
not
what
happening.
keeps my lights on. Is so
right.
Trying to stock up now and getting Lucy all up to speed on dyeing. So
yeah. Oh,
hopefully,
my
if things go well, it won't put too much of a pause.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you have Lucy there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So should we draw then next time a podcast we'll draw.
Yeah.
And thanks for, sticking with us through our little hiatus.
Yes.
And
I know life goes on.
Life goes on. Like, comment, subscribe. It's good to see everybody.
Yeah.
We're assuming we're seeing you. I'm just seeing
you're
Kathleen.
seeing us. And take care of yourselves, knit on, and support your local yarn shop. And we will see you next time.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.